This episode is brought to you by ZocDoc. When was the last time you needed to go to a doctor, but you pushed it off because it'll heal on its own? That's where today's sponsor, ZocDoc, comes in. It is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality, in-network doctors and book appointments instantly. It's super easy. It's super quick. Just ZocDoc it. I use ZocDoc and you should too. You can stop putting off those doctor's appointments. Go to ZocDoc.com/wine to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/wine, ZocDoc.com/wine.
Oh my god.
What?
Ladies, I don't want to freak you out, but there's a rat in the room.
It's a mouse.
Oh my god, Kaya, don't eat it. Oh my god, there's a mouse.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my-
there's a little tiny baby mouse.
I'm not afraid of mouses.
Oh, okay, good.
Welcome to Wine About It.
Welcome to Wine About It.
Kaya's on today.
We have a very, very special guest.
Kaya Piker.
Right? Get it? That's I know. I brought my girly pop with me because it's girly pop nation time.
She free bleeds.
No, not anymore.
Oh.
I snipped her.
She used to free bleed.
She did.
That's awesome.
Isn't it gross?
No.
It's
Well,
so gross.
It's definitely a little gross.
Yeah.
Especially because she's the size of a human.
Nasty.
So her period is also human
it was
size.
just a human free bleeding.
Yeah.
Poor
doggy.
Yeah, her
It's
poops are
gross.
human size as well.
Yeah, her poops are bigger than that.
She might be bigger than you.
How much does she weigh?
Like 110, 120 pounds.
Yeah, she weighs more than Maya.
She's also probably taller than you too.
Standing up?
How tall are you?
5'2".
Oh my gosh, she is taller
No,
than
she's
you.
not.
Stand up right now.
No.
Come on, you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
You do gotta do it. We
She's
gotta
lying
settle
down,
once and
she'll
for all.
No.
Once
she'll
and
get
for
it.
all,
Kaya,
who's
up.
taller? Swift, don't bark at
So
this.
easy. It's so easy for
Swift,
her.
you're not taller than either of them.
See,
Chill
look how
out.
short she is.
Okay. No, I'm saying when she stands up.
No,
hold on. I'm
she's
gonna pick her up.
small.
Ooh, that's
Short
gonna
stack.
That's gonna hurt.
Freaking
be
short
annoying
stack.
audio-wise. Opa.
She's not taller
He
than
tried
me.
to stretch her out.
This is like
Almost.
not even a full stretch.
It's almost. Look at her. She's just hanging out with the girls.
It's nice, Kaya. It's
Hi.
She's not taller than me. She's
taller
shorter.
than you.
No, it literally is on camera.
Canonically.
She's shorter than me.
Ow! You just need my dog in his face.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
He
He's
kind of
lying.
deserves it, low key.
He lies.
Low-key.
just-
He liked it. I think he's a freak for punishment.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome on the
He's into
podcast,
it.
Hasan. What's your biggest kink?
Wait, what?
There you go.
Welcome
That's
to Wine
the-
About It.
You just kink shamed my dog, so welcome to Wine About It.
What's my biggest kink? You know what's
gonna
really
answer.
sad?
Uh-huh.
I'm super vanilla. I've done
Oh.
the BDSM, like the kink. Like, what's your favorite kink? What was it, rice test or whatever?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or like the sex test.
Uh-huh.
Where
This
you
here in
where
on
you-
Wine About It, Hasan has tried the BDSM.
No. I have done
That's what you
BDSM. I didn't like it.
Wait, you did it? You
yeah.
received it or you gave it?
No, I've done it, and
What does
I've
done
also
it
That's
mean?
the same-
BDSM is like very broad.
Okay, so I've done some BDSM, like where I'm the one who is like the dom, and I've been on the receiving end of BDSM, and I
like
did
it.
not like it at all, and it was like kind of like without asking me if it's even appropriate. So it was like a little bit of a non-consensual situation on the other party's side, but it was fine. It was like
So they just started beating your ass? Stop.
a little bit like choking, and then
Oh, okay.
and I didn't like it because I don't like being submissive at all. I can't do it.
Maya, why did that make you so
Yeah,
uncomfortable?
why are you so grossed out by that? She's already looking at the time. She's like, all right, well, guess the podcast's over. Podcast's over, guys. Cool.
Why does it make me uncomfortable when Hasan talks about his life?
I'm sorry that I wasn't fully clothed when I was doing it. Okay, my bad. I know that's like what you're used to.
I just think it's gross.
Sex without clothes.
Yeah, but you
No,
talk
you.
about sex all the time, but when Hasan talks about it, you get squeamish. Is it because you have a crush on him?
Yes.
The streets are asking.
Yes, it is. Somebody brought that up in the comments, and that's true. And the other thing that's true, can you pay attention?
Yeah, what is happening?
I hit my fitness goals today.
Nobody cares.
Okay, well, I care.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's true
Girly
is
Pop Nation
Hasan has a crush on Cutie Cinderella.
It's a love triangle.
Okay, it's true.
So
It's
you
a
want
feisty love
That's why.
triangle.
That's literally why I drove 55 to an hour to fucking come here to the Wine About It compound in a secret location that I will not tell you where it is, okay?
Thank you.
But all I can say is I ended the goddamn stream. I was supposed to play basketball with this one, okay, who has been ducking me. That's true. That's 100% true.
You canceled basketball because there was a sprinkle of rain the other day.
In the morning, and I wanted to play in the evening, and then I brought it up today, and Hasan said, "Okay, I'm just tired." And then
I'm tired,
said,
but I'm down. I'll still whoop your ass. Is what I said.
And I said, "I'm tired too," and he said, "Okay, we'll just cancel."
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. We pushed it to 7:30, and I was fine. And I was like, okay, I won't live stream it. I'll still whoop your ass, but it will be on camera so that people can know that it was on camera. And I texted March to be like, hey, we're pushing it back to 7:30. It's not going to be live streamed, but it's going to be at 7:30.
Do you want to do anything or no? Yeah, I'm down to ball. Very tired, but down regardless. Big nose. I'm also tired. We can cancel. I am too. You are scared. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Are you trying to bail? What if we did 7:30? Or were you wanting to stream it? We can. I won't stream it, but film it. Is there anyone else that would want to play tonight? I can DM people and get a group together for 7:30. I don't know. Maybe. I already balled this morning, but I'm down to go again to cook you. I don't know. It feels like Hasan's down. He said I'm down 12 times.
Yo, hit it.
I didn't want to be on his side.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
was kind of hoping you would make something up when you were reading the text. I was kind of hoping you'd
bitch.
You'd get in there and you'd be like,
I got excited to read. I never got much chances to read in front of people.
Well, okay, but I DM'd people like about 7:30. I had to cancel on them because now we're filming this.
Doesn't know how to read. I don't know if you know that about Elam.
No,
he doesn't
I
know
do
how to
know.
read. So he's at the basketball court right now.
No.
Yeah, I've Elam has also we used to play basketball every morning
Wow.
at the same courts, and it's kind of funny that like on one morning randomly he appeared at the wrong courts.
What?
A basketball court that we had never been to, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I went to the wrong fucking courts." Yeah, I was like, "Dude, we've gone to the same
crazy.
courts every single fucking week. How do you appear at the wrong courts? I never told you."
Do they play basketball in Turkey?
Yeah.
Like when you were a kid?
Yes. Why would we?
They didn't
not?
just drop it. They didn't just. It's not a new DLC in Turkey.
No, they play basketball. Soccer is the most popular sport, but basketball is the second most popular.
So you've been playing since you were a kid?
No. Yes and no. I mean, I did fencing and I did horseback riding. I was a professional equestrian show jumper until what is it, 10th, 11th grade?
Did you ever play Barbie Horse Adventure?
No.
You should.
What was the meanest thing someone said to you when you were a fat little kid? He was fat.
I was fat. I don't know. I mean, I got bullied pretty relentlessly. So, I mean, I got my ass beat a lot.
Like actually physically beat up.
Yeah, in Turkey, like the bullying is different. I
What?
feel like they just
Okay.
beat the fuck out of you.
They just walk up to you and beat you
like
up.
punch you?
Yeah,
and, like,
punch
kick you on the
or
ground?
like stomp on you. Like they do a pile on. Yeah, they'll do a pile on with like 8, 9 dudes in the locker room and just like beat the shit out of you
Why?
like that. I don't know. it was
At
kids.
what point do you stop beating the shit out of somebody?
I think
When
you
you're
just
tired?
gotta when you get to a point. Oh, you mean like how? When does the?
Do you say
the,
time out and then they
You tap out? Like when do they stop?
Yeah. Oh my God,
What?
ladies! I don't want to freak you out, but there's a rat in the room.
It's a mouse.
Oh my God, Kaya, don't eat it. Oh my God, there's a mouse.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I don't want to freak you out, but there's a little tiny
God. I'm
baby
not afraid of
mouse.
mouses.
Oh, okay, good. Or you're not either, right? That'd
Am
be
I
fucking
afraid
weird.
of mice?
I don't know.
No, I'm not afraid
I'm not
of
afraid at
mice.
all, but
I'm not either. But it's
how's
kind
it
of.
going to get out?
You don't
Where
know
did it come from?
I don't know.
from one of the crevices.
I don't have any holes in my wall. Do we need to open the door so he can get out to his house?
No, he probably wants to be in here.
What if this is his house? What if
lives
it's a
in here?
female mice?
Maybe.
It looked small.
It was so cute.
It was cute. I'd be down to hang out with him.
By the way, Kai has no predator instinct.
Yeah, I was going to say, is Kaya going to eat him?
She is literally looking at us being all cute. She's like, come
That's
on, why am I
nice.
not getting paid? Why am I
Okay.
not getting paid right now?
Well, I'll talk to my landlord about that, I guess.
Yeah.
You should bring that up. You should.
Oh, how does the fight end? I guess like it ends when like a teacher interferes or when they just like kind of get bored. Of
If you
beating
got
on
jumped in the locker room, were you getting beat up when you were naked?
No, no. You
Okay.
don't get fully naked in Turkish locker rooms. Like you got your underwear on and stuff.
I didn't
Did you
get
ever beat
naked.
anyone up?
Yeah, I've beaten people up.
What?
What?
Oh, there's a mouse again.
Well, in college,
I think he needs the door open.
In college, I got into fights, every now and then. That mouse can absolutely get out from. She figured it out.
Okay,
she will
Kaya,
tumble through.
don't.
Oh, she got the predator
She's
instinct.
gonna knock down all of our cameras, Hasan.
Yeah, I know, Kaya.
Don't.
Hasan, can you let the mouse out?
Yeah. Okay, Kaya, sit. Good girl.
Yeah, he's trying to get out to his family. Oh, yeah, he can't fit. He's
Ew,
too fat.
that's gonna be an edit.
What?
I don't like when Hasan says things to Kaya and then they make.
Just leave it
edits out of
open. He'll come back when he's ready.
Come on, Mousy. Here, Mousy.
That mouse fled the out of here when it saw you. It's fine. He'll
figure it out. Thank you.
How many episodes do you think that mouse has been on with us?
I don't know, but I'm glad he hasn't chewed any wires. It's really nice of him. Why have you beaten people up? In what context? College?
Yeah.
You keep saying I don't know.
You're in college. What do you mean? I was in a frat. Fights happen. You throw a party. People want to come in. The wrestling team wants to duke it out. Sometimes there's a rival fraternity. Tensions get heated. Tensions get high. It's like sports rivalries.
No.
I've never hit anybody.
I've never hit.
Really? Mm-mm. I don't like it. I hate fighting.
Should we?
I would destroy you.
Yes, we went over this on Fear End.
I'm confused. So if you, I just don't understand when it gets to hands. Do you feel like sometimes somebody else starts it and you're like, all right, gotta help?
Yeah.
Really? When was the last time you got in a physical fight? Physical altercation?
It's been years, probably a decade longer.
I see. And you don't remember the start of it?
No.
Okay.
No, it's been a long time.
I did ask my chat what they wanted to talk to you about today, and the first question was, how big is it?
What is that question about? Like my penis?
No, don't answer. It was a joke. Okay. It was a joke. You don't have to answer.
Not everything is about your penis.
I don't know. I didn't think
they were talking about your heart.
It's big.
Explain to us why you're the most hated man on the internet.
Why? And is it deserved?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
It's deserved. I don't know. It's because I'm lame and think that you shouldn't bully people like women. I should be able to do that, but other people shouldn't be able to. Gay people, trans people, marginalized populations, and there's a lot of people out there that are like, no, you just don't understand edgy humor unless you make fun of Israel or the police or the military or America or Christianity, in which case I will cry. And those guys will get they get all up in their feelings.
Right.
But that's it. I mean, I'm a bully to other bullies, so I think that's part of the reason why people get very upset.
I see. Does it ever weigh you down?
No.
We were just talking about this. Yeah, Hasan was like, I love my life. He's sitting there scrolling on the internet after being on the internet all freaking day,
loves the
7 days
internet.
a week.
Well, it's not just that I love the internet. I love politics. I wouldn't be able to do this if I was just in it for the grift. Or if I was in it for the grift, I would probably do whatever Asmongold is doing. Be like, yeah, based, Trump, content president, yeah.
I will say, I don't think anyone, Hasan's pisses me off because he's busy. I mean, he streams for hours every single day. And he still works out every single day. And so whenever I have the excuse, I'm like, oh, I'm too busy to work out. I'm like, God damn it. Somehow Hasan does it.
You don't have that excuse. I don't think anybody
Oh, wait 1 second. The mouse is now behind the computer.
Near the door?
No, he's behind the computer.
I think she's hiding from Kaya.
I think so too.
Because Kaya is locked in Ultra Instinct. You see that?
Yeah, it's crazy. We didn't think she had. Do you see the mouse?
Yeah.
That's my predator.
Okay.
Good job.
So she's coming out again. The mouse is coming out. Just a bit of a nature documentary here.
It's pretty crazy because if I said words right now, she would jump over that table.
Yeah.
And boulder through
that would
the
be
cameras.
So bad for so many reasons.
Yeah.
Kaya, you're a really good dog. Keep it up. I'm just trying to give a play-by-play.
I don't know if I can get a picture. I mean, it's a mouse, y'all.
Aren't you literally a wildlife documentarian?
I'm sorry, Hasan. It's behind the computer.
It's behind the computer, and if we get up, it's going to run.
You should do the mouse call. Oh, I see it. Hold on. Let me see if I can get a Hold on. Oh, this bitch. She knows. She knows that it's like, she knows the camera's on her. She's like scared now. She's trying to act brand new.
Audio listeners, we're whispering.
I don't know where he is.
Oh my God, Kaya.
Don't
Kaya, do not.
even think about it.
This episode is brought to you by ZocDoc. Have you ever been to a dentist who wants to chat with you while they're cleaning your teeth, or drove over an hour to see a dermatologist who brings up your cosmetic issues before you do? That's exactly why today's sponsor, ZocDoc, exists. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and book an appointment instantly. You can filter by what you need, who takes your insurance, your preferences, and who is closest to you. I use ZocDoc, and you guys should too. You guys can stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/wine to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That is ZocDoc.com/wine, WINE, ZocDoc.com/wine. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. You know I will be using ZocDoc to address this. I know what I sound like. Thank you. Thank you guys for listening, and thank you, ZocDoc, for sponsoring this episode. ZocDoc.com/wine, ZocDoc.com/wine, WINE. Thanks, guys.
She's about to make her exit. A grand exit.
She left.
She's gone?
The mouse is gone.
Very nice.
She left.
What if she comes back again?
Why would she come back?
I don't know.
I hope
Kaya's
she
in
doesn't
here.
come back. Because there's no exits or entrances in here, so I assume she came in through the mainframe.
He's closing the door.
I'm closing the door,
Oh.
but also I want to see if I can snap another picky.
Hasan loves animals.
I do.
Hasan, if you had to kill me or Cutie right now, who are you killing?
Maya.
What? Really? That's actually...
Not even a question. Like, what? I have a podcast with her, and she would be all mine.
I bring a lot of value to that podcast.
I have a podcast with her, and she'd be all mine. She wouldn't have to be constantly doing whine about it.
If I had to kill one of you right now, I'd kill Hasan.
Is that a surprise to anyone?
What were we talking about?
Cutie, who would you kill between me and Maya?
Wait, that's a great question.
Wait, you think it wouldn't be me? What are you, crazy?
Hasan, it would obviously be Hasan.
Yeah, what?
I only own 20% of that company. I own 50% of this
She
one.
always says this is bullshit.
What do you mean? Give me more shares.
There's no... We all have equal shares.
Explain to me why.
You can pay for your
Women
life.
deserve more
I do, to
Yeah.
make up for years and years and years
of oppression.
Yeah, don't you
But
think?
I didn't oppress you.
I'm sure your ancestors did.
You want to talk about your Zen
I was
problem?
in Turkey. I was a feminist. My ancestors were feminists in Turkey.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
My Zen problem, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, when
You
did
do
you
have a Zen
first
problem.
smoke a cigarette?
College.
You like
Why?
cigarettes?
Did a hot boy walk up and say, try this stick?
Yeah.
Really?
A boy I was trying to impress.
Really?
You like
Yeah.
boys?
Yeah.
He's putting it in.
Ew.
He keeps it in there.
Yep.
Does it cut up your gums
No.
a little bit?
That's
No.
a
Like
theory.
on a...
That's
I
not
thought it
real.
was-
No.
It's not real?
Snus
No.
does that. I think maybe
Snus.
it has micro tears in it. I don't know. Probably. You know, to get into your
Ew.
blood vessels.
So you were addicted to cigarettes.
Yeah.
Really?
And chew. I started out with chew.
How?
What
Dip.
What dip is what you stuck in your mouth?
Yeah. Chewing tobacco.
How?
Wintergreen. Long
Why?
cut.
Who? How did this happen? Explain to
just
us.
like bad influence
Really?
of someone around
In
me.
college?
I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And then it gave me a massive head high.
You liked it?
Yeah, I loved it. Nicotine is awesome, especially tobacco.
And then you weaned off tobacco by doing gum.
Yeah, nicotine gum. And then, what's his face at your Super Bowl party gave me my first ever
Shake
Zin.
Drizzle?
Yes.
Shake Drizzle?
Yeah, Shake Drizzle is the reason.
Started your Zin addiction?
Yeah, and I swapped it over to Zin after that.
Oh my God, DJ Shake Drizzle, it's
Yeah.
so bad for your brand.
My brand?
No, Shake Drizzle's brand.
Oh.
Are you like...
At least
but
start
you're
an
just
MLM.
fine with... Like you're not trying to like get off of it?
No,
How come? Isn't it bad for you?
it's fine. Better than others.
What
Gotta
does
have
it do
some-
for you?
gotta have
like
some vices.
what made you reach into your pocket and take one out right now and be like, yeah, it's time?
It feels good.
But like, what are
And
you
I also have a
feeling?
dependency. Like I'm deeply addicted to nicotine. I do it all day.
Okay,
like,
but
fill
like
it.
what?
So if
but,
I
like,
don't
what
have it,
feels
I get
good?
like agitated, anxious, nervous. I guess maybe those things were happening. No, I would be agitated. Maybe not nervous or anxious, but I would get agitated and I would be like short-tempered.
Do you have anxiety?
No.
Do you have any mental illnesses?
No.
Is there anything like wrong with you?
Yeah, narcissism.
No.
Oh.
At least everyone has narcissism.
Nobody says everyone has narcissism
That's
except
crazy.
for narcissists.
Yeah.
No, everyone has narcissism in our sphere of content creation.
Not me. I have too many other mental illnesses to squeeze in narcissism.
Okay, but that's a
actually
bonus
true.
for you.
Oh.
I was just like, that's just there.
Like a bonus.
So you admit you're a narcissist
I think I have narcissistic tendencies, absolutely.
and a misogynist.
That's so self-aware.
I don't think you can do what I do or what we do in general without having at least a little bit of narcissism.
I agree.
Really?
The idea that like other people have to hear what I have to say about any particular matter is, I think, inherently somewhat narcissistic.
Cutie hates herself though.
Still, just deep down inside, there's something that says, "Hey,
Yeah, there's
I'm
something
gonna have
about me
2
that's
podcasts.
special. No.
you do have 2 podcasts."
I know, but one of them was stopped.
Is the mouse back?
What the fuck? The door just swung open. I don't see the mouse.
Whoa,
That was
The mouse like walks up, just Kaya size, standing up.
that's crazy.
He
I'm
found
back,
some fucking roids in Shake Drizzle's desk out there and came back.
Yeah, are you guys haunted? Is this place haunted?
That was weird.
I do think it's haunted one time because this is also where I host my late night show.
Mm-hmm.
And one time I was doing late night show and I left the guest in here and I come back and they were like, dude, I swore I saw somebody walk down the hallway.
Ew.
And I was like, yeah, no, I was in that room. So, and they were like, is anyone else here? And I was
But
like,
there's always
"No,
so many people here.
there's no one here.
Oh my God.
Do you believe in ghosts?
What about the people that I saw upstairs?
There are people here
Oh shit! I was gonna. There are.
tonight.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
people here.
Oh.
It's a working office. They have like offices and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Shake Drizzle's probably here. He just edits.
Son of a bitch! I'm gonna go grab some zins off him.
Yeah, he has
That's my
Zins.
dealer.
He has Zins on his
I shouldn't
desk.
say that. I don't want him to get into trouble with this administration.
Yeah, do you believe in ghosts? I don't
no.
think I've ever asked you that. Have you ever had a spooky experience?
Yes.
Like what?
I don't know, like a sleep paralysis demon type situation
Really?
where you like wake up and you, for a brief moment, think that there's something in the room, but like, and you can't move, but you're kind of hallucinating it because you're still sleeping. But
What
with
does your
eyes
sleepy
open.
paralysis demon look like?
The mouse.
No, like the Grim Reaper kind of,
Ew.
like a long, tall, shadowy figure.
Yeah.
Do you have
Um,
sleeping problems?
No,
No, he has no problems.
I
It's actually
like
insane.
that. I go to sleep.
Can you
I
see without your glasses?
I mean, yeah, not great, but I can. I can make out like what's on that bucket, but I don't know. Like I can't read it. I can't see what the images are. But I think like it's a Swift Eras Tour.
That's Taylor Swift. That's the Eras Tour. You've done a lot of podcasts, correct?
I've had some decent mileage under my belt.
Okay. What is a question that no one's ever asked you on a podcast that you wish you could talk about?
How big is it?
No.
That's what you said. No one's ever asked me
That's
that.
funny. How big is it?
Yeah,
Tell the fans at home.
it's big enough.
I only like it now because it's making her uncomfortable.
I've heard no complaints.
When
Ew,
you,
stop.
when you
That's the nicest way to talk about my penis.
have you
Wait, tell us about your complaints.
What do you mean?
Tell us about your complaints.
I've never had any complaints.
Oh, okay.
I've literally never had any complaints.
yeah, but
Oh,
Maya, you
actually, that's not true. That's not true. There's definitely been moments where I've been selfish, and by what I mean by that is like
I could believe that.
just I was in
Color me
a
surprised.
I was in no. I'm actually
Oh,
normally this is something I definitely take pride in,
okay.
but like ugly duckling syndrome. I always aim to please, but there have been moments where I've just been like, I gotta get it done. I gotta get out of here.
And so that's been your number one complaint.
No, it's just it has happened in the past, but it is not a common complaint.
That's okay. What's your biggest complaint, Maya?
Yeah, what's your biggest complaint? Please take your clothes off. Why are you wearing denim underwear?
So, for what? First of all, I've never worn denim underwear. Second of all, what Hassan
That'd be
keeps
awesome.
is that a
referring
denim
to,
bra? What the hell are you wearing?
What Hassan keeps referring. I've also never worn a denim bra, but
Okay.
cute.
Loki would, yeah,
It'd be
Loki
cute.
would slay.
What Hasan is referring to is for the first 5 years of my sex life, I never had sex naked.
She brags about it 'cause she misses it.
I do miss it. Yeah, it was good times.
What do you mean?
It was just because the guy that I lost my virginity to, we dated for 5 years, and I don't know, we just never. It's just how we did it. I don't know how to say it otherwise. We just thought that it was normal.
Do you ever proposition that where you're like, come on?
No, because
what if today's the day?
Yeah, can we just keep the clothes on tonight?
Take my top off.
No, because
like he would be like, what? Like, do you have like a weird mole or something? And you're like, nah, just keep the clothes on. The socks
I don't know. We just
stay
never really
on.
talked about it. But we also like we never like showered together or like in the same room. Mm-hmm. Like if I had to change, like I'd go into the bathroom. So, and vice versa. So yeah, that's not ideal for sure. That's what Hasan is talking about. My biggest complaint.
You're too much of a giver.
No, ew. Don't chime
I'm
in
too
here.
good.
Yeah.
That's what they say about me.
Oh, sure.
They say
Surely.
Surely.
They
can't handle her Glock Glock 3000.
I've fucking heard from you too many times about how you have sex and also know too much about you to believe that.
Yeah, I'm tired most of the time.
You're like, come on, I'll just lay I'll just lay over on the side.
I'll lay here.
I'll just lay over on the side. Get in there.
I think this is actually my biggest problem is I hate sauce. So you know what's saucy?
I don't like it either.
Oh,
yeah. So
you can't
because I hate sauce. I don't do ranch. I don't do vinaigrette. I don't do anything of that consistency. I don't do cum. Cum is the sauce of the humans besides blood.
True.
Yeah, but even blood has enough viscosity that it's like water. I can do water. I can't do sauce.
So you can suck blood out of your man, but you can't suck the semen out of him.
I can't. Yeah, I'm more likely to give a hickey than I am to finish a.
So you spit or you're like, oh, it's coming.
Spitting is so much worse. That's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, because then
it's all up in your mouth. You got it. That's.
If it's in your mouth, you got to gargle, you got to swish, and then you got to spit, and it's just a lot of work.
You just go brace for impact and you pull out.
Yeah.
Ripcord.
And then I say, good luck, clean. Here's your towel, bitch.
Ooh,
that's what I say.
I've had that happen before where it's like it's almost like a shameful experience where you're just kind of sitting there
it's on your tummy.
and it's like
yeah, I say clean yourself up, toots.
Like I feel used and abused.
Good.
in that situation. I'm like, oh god,
finally. That's what I say.
Finally I can go to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh god,
that's my biggest problem.
What's your biggest complaint?
I don't like using tongue very much. I'll do it, right? But like I don't really like it.
Wait, like in all circumstances?
No, making out.
Oh, okay.
I don't really like using a lot of tongue. I think it's a little bit yuck.
She looks like she sees a mouse.
Kaya's on the hunt for the mouse.
I know. Kaya down.
Okay, Swift is actually getting pissed at me because I'll stop.
That's my answer.
Hasan, what's an apology that you've never gotten that you've always wanted?
Ooh. Where are you getting these from?
She has asked some deep questions
straight off the dome.
You don't have... First of all, bitch, you don't have any of this smoke.
Don't call her that.
When we're podcasting.
Yes, I come with slideshows. What are you talking about?
That's true, you do.
We don't have a serious podcast. This is the thing. I don't think people know the real Hasan. That's what I went into this episode thinking. I don't think people know the real you. I think they know the superficial level you, but I don't even know if you know the real you.
And you've never smelled him.
I don't know why you're doing
smell
this.
awful.
This guy smells bad.
Why is that the new meta? Why are you?
I don't know why she's
angling?
farming this.
Why are you angling this way?
It smells really bad.
I smell fantastic.
So you don't know yourself?
No, the reason why I am very confident in always smelling good is because when I was young and very fat, I had fat rolls. So I was like always very, very self-conscious about like smelling bad.
Smelled caca.
So that partnered with the fact that I'm Middle Eastern, I just shower myself every day and then shower myself again with cologne.
This is a question I have for you. We're going to get back to the apology you never got and you always wanted. Because I know you well enough. I think I understand you well enough. But do you feel as though, because you're a very temperature heavy person, some people fuck with you, some people don't fuck with you because of your beliefs in Christmas mostly.
Yeah, it's a big contentious.
He hates Christmas.
Subject.
But do you have a hard time? Because I have a hard time navigating like the superficiality of the industry and when I think people are my friends and when they're not my friends. Do you have that? Or do you just, it feels like you just assume everyone's your friend.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I always assume everyone's my friend.
That's
Is it
bizarre.
because you don't try to get past superficial level with a lot of people?
Yes. But there are people that I'm like closer with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's it. I'm happy with like my situation.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think you need any more friends?
No, I'm always open to it. If I see someone that's like spectacular, very cool, someone that's impressive that I get along with, and like they make the initiative to level up our relationship, then I'll.
Why do they have
entertain
to do it?
That's the thing, though.
He
like,
knows his limits.
but here's the thing. I have developed. I probably have more normie friends than most people do. Like people that are not in this space at all, from going to public parks and playing basketball, or going to the gym and things like that. So like those are the people that I probably communicate with in the real world a lot more than I do with like other content creators.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing because I think it also keeps me somewhat grounded and a little bit more in tune with what's going on in the real world as opposed to like what's going on in streamer world.
Yeah.
So, and my family too. So I'm, I have a pretty robust social life, just not as robust as like Willneff,
Right.
who is constantly partying.
Yeah.
But I don't, I used to do that. We used to do that together.
Yeah.
But I don't anymore because I'm too old.
Do you think you've grown apart because of it?
No. I think that he does his own thing. Well, we've known each other for like 15 years.
Yeah. So
It
it's
does-
already
it
just
doesn't matter.
embedded. It doesn't matter.
You?
Yeah.
How? What the heck?
Yeah, we had the same best friend. Like his best friend growing up was my best friend in college. That's how we met, over our mutual distaste for this girl that he was dating.
That's crazy.
Wait, over your mutual distaste of who Will was dating at the time?
No. Who our mutual best friend was dating. at the
Oh,
time.
did you guys have like one of those?
Yeah. She's crawling. She's is army crawling. Jinx.
You're so excited for that.
Yeah. That was our connection.
Yeah,
we connected.
we're so connected.
Yeah. So when you're best friends with someone like 15 years, there is no like we've fallen apart. Like there's moments. We could not talk for 2 years from this point on, and then immediately pick up like
You'd
that.
be fine.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Do you? So, I want to know because you don't talk shit very often.
No.
And I'm not asking you to talk shit.
You know what's interesting
Talk
though?
shit, top 10.
But everybody also, everyone's always like, oh, you're always in drama. But like, I'm not the one who's making it.
It is interesting. I will say, I don't participate much in Hasan's realm. I don't know what's going on. People are always yelling at him. I always make the jokes that people are yelling at him. I don't usually know why, nor do I find interest in it because I feel like I just know Hasan. So I'm like, he's not a bad person to me, and that's all that matters to me.
Good.
So anyway, I don't hear you talk shit very often. So I want to hear, because it doesn't matter anymore. I want to hear what happened when you and Will met over this girl. Like, did you have an intervention with your friend? You're like, she's a bitch.
I think they would fight all the time, this girl and our mutual best friend. And we knew it individually, but this was the first time that me and Will were meeting at the Grove. And we sat down to eat.
That's so funny. So this is in LA.
Yeah, this is in LA.
Okay.
So this is like we had like met in college like once, but it was like, it wasn't like a serious connection there. But this is the first time we're meeting and they're fighting. And
Oh my God.
This girl and the boyfriend are fighting and they step out and it's just me and Will.
Oh my God.
And we were just like, we just looked at each other and we were like, oh God, she sucks, huh? And that was it. And then we ate their food because they didn't come back. So then we bonded over being fat as well.
Okay.
And that's what it was. And he's brilliant. He's so smart, and he liked all the same things that I liked. And I had never met another person at that point that was like as jockey and interested in like sports and athletic stuff and going out and partying, but also was like heavily into, anime and all the other like.
Were you guys in the same industry at this time when you met?
No, not at all.
crazy.
I think he was working for some company. He was doing like, he was working for some like media company, And I was also working at the Young Turks, but I wasn't even doing like on-camera work at that point. I was doing ad sales.
So it's just you're just bonding over that.
Yeah.
Did you get into it together or just coincidentally?
Around the same time, yes. So he went over to BuzzFeed.
Yes.
This was at the peak of
forgot. I knew
BuzzFeed. There was
Willneff
a
from
very
BuzzFeed.
coveted internship program that were only hiring from like Harvard. And he was able to somehow get into it despite, not going to Harvard. And I think it's because he had like graduated from all of the comedy schools basically.
Right. Yeah. He's done like every improv crew,
Yeah. So, and also he's brilliant and very funny. So he got into BuzzFeed and it was a slave factory. Like they were cooking my boy.
Yeah.
They were definitely
I think
working
everyone that's
him.
worked at BuzzFeed has come out and been like,
they were
we were
What, just
farmed.
like crazy
his
hours?
ass.
Yeah.
They made him. First of all, they humiliated him so much. They just like
What, on camera?
Yeah, they made him like the butt of the joke. Like he had to dress up as Miley Cyrus and like.
Doesn't he like
he
that?
bedazzled his penis.
Oh yeah.
He got his
did that.
penis bedazzled.
And you didn't want to?
I mean,
I'm sure he's part of the joke, but it's like.
Sure.
No, he was ride or die because you know how he is. He's a soldier.
Yeah.
But he was doing that while I was at the Young Turks, being undermined at the Young Turks, ironically enough. And then when BuzzFeed was like downsizing and he got cut, I brought him over to the Young Turks.
Oh.
And then the Young Turks downsized, and then he was last in, first out. They cut him. And then I was like, you have to get on Twitch. You have to get on Twitch. I was on Twitch at that point, and we started off. And there was like some ups and downs where he like didn't want to do it. And I was like, no, you have to keep doing it. You're smart, you're funny, you're talented, you're charismatic. This is perfect for you. We need our own thing. We don't need to work for someone else. We need to do our own thing. And he stuck to it. And I'm really glad he did because he's popping right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you first started streaming, what was like, why did you leave Young Turks? I actually don't know this.
I left the Young Turks after I said America deserved 9/11.
Oh, you said
didn't
that
like
on
that?
Young Turks?
No, I said that on my Twitch stream, but because I was a Young Turks
Oh.
person and people were like constantly going after TYT, they used me as a way to attack TYT. And it was, I mean, it's all right. Like it was a statement that was misconstrued and forever vindicated. But I did not want to bring like so much negative attention to like random people because like in my space, when you're a political commentator, especially on the left, it's fairly you're fairly lonely in where you're at because you don't want to like bring any sort of negativity to anyone that's even associated with you remotely because the reality of the matter is you get doxxed and you get swatted and you get harassed endlessly and you get smeared endlessly for trying to
I always make the joke that my biggest haters are just Hasan haters that are bored.
yeah probably
valid. Yeah.
but that is the reality and like they were fucking doxing like the key grip at the Young Turks because of what I say because it was on Fox News, it was all over the news, and I was like, I don't want anyone else to be hurt by like what I'm saying, whatever thing that I'm saying, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing. I think it's time.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
But yeah, after that, I
What
went full
about
time.
us? What about everything we live for?
2020.
What about trust?
You know that song?
No.
Okay, well, could
You
have
ever
been
seen the movie?
Which movie?
High School Musical.
Which movie?
I've not seen High School Musical. No.
Wow. It's, it holds up. I don't know if you
Does
guys
it?
have tried watching it recently, but
I believe it.
it's good.
I would love
I
to
don't
watch
believe
it.
It's
it.
1, 2, and 3.
I've never watched it.
No, they're
Napoleon Dynamite also holds up, just so everybody knows.
so
I
does
don't
Angry
believe you
Birds
at
1 and
all on
2.
that.
I haven't watched it in 20 years. I just think I want to make Napoleon Dynamite great again. I want to bring it back to where it once was. I feel like people aren't talking about it enough, and I want to be its
Fair.
resurgence.
What's
If I
a
stand
movie?
for anything.
What's a movie that you would want to make great again? Can't say High School Musical.
Can I say the other one?
High School Musical 2?
No.
High School Musical 3.
My favorite movie is Angry Birds. But it already gets, it doesn't actually get as much love as it deserves.
I mean, it's
so-
never been great, so
Is
you
it
can't make
because-
it great again.
Is
It
it because
is-
you look like an angry bird?
No, because
Damn.
it's really good.
It is true. If
And
you
it's-
cut off your head, it looks like a little angry bird.
That's everybody's head.
No.
No.
They're globular.
You got plenty of tummy time. Your head is
birds.
perfectly round.
Thank you.
Yeah, your parents loved you.
Thanks.
He didn't get enough tummy time. He was hard to pick up.
Yeah.
Flathead.
Do I have a flathead?
It's just not as round as Maya's. It's pretty good, but it does have a ledge.
I've never really thought about the shape of my head. I've never actually thought about that until you said that.
Are you going to be
The tummy tuck
self-conscious
thing.
about your Angry Bird's head?
Thank you. No, I'm not self-conscious about it.
Yeah, it
I
means
feel
that
really
her
good about
family
it.
loved her.
Okay.
Mine could use a little more curvature.
Shout out, guys. Look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. So Angry Birds is what you would bring back.
Yes. The apology question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you thought of an answer?
What have I ever? What's
an
I
apology
wanted
that
an
you
apology.
never got that you feel you deserve?
I mean, there's definitely some. I think XQC
Oh, I see.
for constantly farming hatred off of me, knowing full well that he was doing it without any care or consideration for my well-being, even though I was such a good friend to him for this whole time. And then he would present that as me farming sympathy and saying that I was being a good friend to him as a transactional thing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you just feel like you're being a good friend.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think this is one thing where I do think we have in common, and we've never talked about this, is I'm pretty quick to forgive. I also think you are. I think if X was like, yo, let's get dinner, you would just say yes.
Maybe.
Really?
I do have a limit. I give like second chance, third chance, but like there is a limit where I'm like, all right, past the point of no return.
Really?
Yeah. I've called people out before.
Yeah.
And it's actually, there was a dude that was, Will's friends with him too, or was friends with him back in the day. But like, I realized that he was, sometimes you just have like people that love drama. And like they love instigating drama in like groups.
You.
Yeah, you're the person that I'm talking about.
Cut me
that
out, I dare you. Good
Will
luck.
and myself cut you out. No, but this was like the first time in my like adult life where I realized like, oh shit, it's actually kind of healthy to sometimes sever ties with a person.
Oh, I love it.
And I just ghosted his ass
Yeah.
and never looked back. It was very healthy.
Really?
I recommend that to all of you out there. If you have someone that is constantly fucking shit up and is like impossible to fix, and you've tried long and hard to help this person, but they just simply can't help themselves, it's okay. Sometimes it's all right to move on with your life and live your life and do your own thing, kings and queens.
Do you ever mourn them? Do you ever like check in and see
No.
what they're doing? Really?
No.
You don't have time?
No, I don't have time, and also like, why would I? I mean, I hope they're
know.
doing all right. Like, I don't wish anybody.
Yeah.
I don't have any like ill will towards anyone. But I don't care. You know?
Okay.
I just.
How
cut
is you dated Janice, right? Yeah. When was that again?
Who's Janice?
Janice Griffith, she's a star.
She's very famous. Very
Yeah,
cool.
that was a long time ago. I don't even
Yeah,
remember exactly.
because I remember it was when I first started streaming, I think around, and people talked about that.
I think it was after we had already broken up at that point.
Oh,
but we were
really?
still friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would like hang out and do stuff together. Kaya. Come here.
Get back in here.
Come here. No rat chasing
She
for
does
you.
have a giant puddle of slobber.
Yeah.
On the
Get
table.
down.
That's okay.
She's a slobbery girl.
You participated in some of her content, right?
No,
You didn't?
I did
Why
not.
did I think you
That
did?
would be crazy.
No,
I
I've
thought you
never done
said your
porn.
like hand was in it or something.
My semen was in one.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
That's it.
and potato.
That's it.
Congratulations on your future.
Thank you.
Technically, it's not his features. His little babies.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry to them.
They died for that
Yeah.
shot.
It's a great
Sacrifice.
shot.
How did you when you were dating a porn star? What insight did you get into the porn industry of how like they're treated and how like the conversation around that was beneficial? Like what's something you learned from that I think a lot of people wouldn't realize?
I think a lot of people, myself included, probably think of like porn stars as like a totally separate, almost not human category. Most people just like don't think that these are real human beings.
Yeah, like the
So-
objectification.
Yeah, exactly. And I myself certainly have thought that as well beforehand. And I was already pro-sex work by that point, but I definitely realized that like it's such a stupid thing to admit almost, but like, yeah, these are just like regular people with dreams and wants and desires and hopes. And they get sad sometimes and they're happy sometimes, you know what I mean?
No. It
And-
makes sense. I mean, porn is one of like the most objectified
Yeah.
obviously jobs in the entire world. I think this really struck a chord with me when Mia Malkova streamed a lot, and she was in the Sphere a lot, and kind of, she came to Shit Camp and hung out with her. She's great. But the amount of people that would casually say like, I can't watch Mia's porn anymore now that I've met her. It's so funny because it is just a pure loss of objectification. You're like, oh, duh, this is a human. It's like, what? But
I mean, it's like acting. You can that's. I'm like, no, I still jerk off to Mia. No, I don't.
Mia's got some great stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, they're actors,
Yeah,
that's what they're doing.
It does. Yeah, I don't know how to articulate it, but it does feel weird. I don't know if it's that I no longer because same thing. I hadn't really watched like any Mia content prior.
You were flicking the bean to Mia nonstop before.
But now that I know her, I could never watch videos of her.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's because I'm no longer like, oh, I can't objectify her anymore. I think it just feels violating because I know her, which is, I don't know. Actually, I should ask her what she thinks about that.
It is interesting because weird. If you knew Margot Robbie, you wouldn't be like, I can't watch Barbie.
I see.
Yeah.
It's interesting though.
Well, it's because it's like
they are
it's also
acting,
real. They're acting, but there's also real because they
Yeah.
are actually having sex. So I think that's probably what it is because it's supposed to be such a private endeavor.
How did you navigate being in a relationship while like having sex with other people?
She didn't do porn while we were in a relationship.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
But I didn't even ask her. I was like, you can do it if you want. I don't care. It was like it was an open relationship.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, was that hard?
Yeah, how
you
is
feel
that?
like you
No, it
don't
was
get
awesome.
jealous.
Yeah, it was great.
That's wild.
So
Why is that wild?
You don't get jealous ever? Like
No.
it just doesn't happen to you?
No.
Have you ever?
No.
What do you mean?
Why would I be jealous?
There's a long list, I think, of why people get jealous.
Why do you get jealous?
When do I get jealous and why do I get jealous? I think that when you commit to somebody monogamously and there's some like breach or not breach, like, okay, obviously if someone like
Breach
straight
of
up
trust?
cheated on you, that's crazy. Obviously that's going to make me upset. Jealous is not the right word, maybe there. But like jealousy comes from like when there's like micro cheating, or like flirting or like
Micro cheating.
you know what I mean? Or
What's
like
micro
flirting.
cheating?
Like
GTARP.
yeah,
Okay.
okay, like smaller things that aren't like sleeping with somebody. It
No,
feels
like commenting on an Instagram post, being like,
or like grinding on someone.
like, damn.
Yeah.
I feel like grinding on someone's not micro cheating.
Yeah, I think that's cheating.
Okay, sorry.
Lying, maybe,
Yeah, it's just like making out with someone.
maybe like
Just escalate. Just
Texting the hot
grinding
girl
on
from
someone,
work.
like dancing with someone at a bar.
it's just
like
a job. It's like not cheating.
texting somebody from work and
texting
being like, I
the
love
girl
you.
from work with emojis.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think that when it feels like there's like a breach in that contract, it makes you upset.
Yeah, I mean,
But I guess
That's
if the contract is like do whatever you want, then yeah, there's no jealousy there.
and also, but it depends, right? Like, what do you mean? A breach of contract, like, is it a real breach of contract or is it something that you imagine in your mind is the
Well,
question?
that's the problem. That's when couples get in fights because they have different ideas of what the contract says.
Uh-huh.
It's not actually written down.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, the first fight.
I think it comes from trusting your partner. Like I don't
fair.
know.
Seems very healthy.
Like I think it was because I was in a relationship where she would do like, I would say light escorting. She was a model, and there was a face sheet that like billionaires would literally pick her out of to like go to
Whoa.
events and stuff. But we were
A
both
face
broke.
sheet?
Yeah, we were both broke. So like I didn't like her doing that because I
Yeah.
was like and I think I guess that is jealousy because I didn't like her doing that only because these people were like, offering to fly around the country and stuff, and I can't do that to her. I can't even fucking buy a Uber at
Yeah.
the point. I'm dead broke. So that's what I was. That's what I felt like I was lacking in. So that I think created some resentment, and that was I guess like the closest I can associate with like jealousy. But even then, after that, I dated Janice, who was a porn star, and I didn't feel that way at all because I think it was like pre-established. It was
Yeah.
pre-established that there was like very little boundaries in that regard. So I think because I didn't know the other girl was doing that when I first dated her,
Right.
and it was
I
kind of
see.
like brought upon me, and
Oh,
I was like, whoa,
That's
this is-
interesting. Like over
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, and she had a very like naive attitude about it.
Interesting.
How does an open relationship work, at least in your case or in that case? Is it like, do you have to tell them when you go on a date?
Yeah.
What if you don't? Is that cheating?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just like if you establish it ahead of time, yeah.
What if...
It's funny because you have to have really good communication skills for an open relationship. And
yeah.
I'm not trying to
but
flame
see, that's
you,
the thing
but...
with... No, I think like you're right. I am very bad at communication.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that I do it professionally 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then also drive an hour to come here to do the podcast for another 2 hours.
I'm not flaming you. I am being very kind. I'm actually getting to know you right now.
That's true.
Monetarily wise, I'm monetizing getting to know you more.
Yeah. I think like especially sex workers are very particular about consent, and they're very good at communication.
Yeah.
They're at the cutting edge of all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was very educational in that regard. It was very instructive.
Can you guys get another partner? Like, could you have 2 boyfriends? Could you have 3, 4? If they're all
I think
in
that's
open
more
relationship?
poly than it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
you're
the
right.
difference?
It's like
Once you start committing, that's...
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're polyamorous, you are committed to one boyfriend, committed to boyfriend number 2, committed to boyfriend number... Like, that's commitment. Open relationship is kind of just, like...
You can sleep with other
agreed with no commitment. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
You gotta
Brave.
get tested though.
Oh.
Yeah.
You ever had an STD?
No.
Have you ever gotten tested for an STD?
Yes, all the time. What are you talking about?
All the time.
Yeah. When I'm sexually active.
Wow.
He's withholding himself currently for marriage. If you didn't know this.
I'm doing abstinence.
That's brave.
I'm holding myself for cutie. I'm saving.
Ew.
God.
I'm saving
damn it.
myself. One day.
Respectfully,
Damn! Don't
sir.
protest that
Sorry.
hard. God damn.
Respectfully, I hate to break this news to you. I am taken. I'm very
God damn
sorry. I don't
By
know.
that sexy sly devil Ludwig.
Oh God.
Ludwig is gross.
Ludwig.
Who's the most famous person that has ever texted you?
A lot. I don't know.
Whoa. Okay.
Dude, what do you mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know who the most famous person that texted me is.
Most famous person to slide.
To slide into my DMs?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had to sign an NDA?
No.
Oh,
No.
that's interesting.
I get for
You
a
couldn't say
professional
that.
for like no. You think I give a shit?
He's holding
No.
on to the NDA.
No, I mean I've signed NDAs for like jobs. but,
Right,
like,
right.
In a private, I don't even.
So you're
know
telling me
what
you
I would
didn't
do.
date Justin Bieber?
I don't even know what I would do if someone were to be like, you have to sign an NDA for us to be in a relationship together.
You're doing
I'd
a
be
really
like,
good job of sticking with that NDA.
I would just not be in the relationship with that person if they were like, you have to sign a contract. I'm a little old school. I'm traditional. I'm like, what do you mean? We have to sign a piece of paper.
Who's the most famous person that slid into your DMs?
Mr. Arthur. What do you want from me? I don't got anybody. I don't have anyone.
No one?
No.
Mr. Arthur did slide though.
Mr. Arthur Slid.
Oh, you were trying to hit?
You didn't know
Yes.
that? Let me read it to you.
You didn't know this?
So I didn't find this out until the good Lord's year 2025.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait.
Yeah.
He said she's hot like a cupcake.
You didn't know that. So here's the deal.
He's so fucking German. That is like, you
That-
can't be that German. You are hot, cutie Cinderella, like a cupcake.
He said you could be my cupcake.
Oh,
Say it like that.
ich möchte dies, cutie Cinderella. I would like to eat your cupcake.
I think most people
Pretty bad.
Like that. He
yeah,
sounds
your
like
German
that.
is pretty bad.
What do you mean? That's what he sounds like.
Most people I was never like, when my like blow up on Twitch was when I was on like going on the Austin show.
Oh, so everybody slid.
when Austin's
Publicly.
peak.
Yeah,
No.
they were like, this is
Well, no,
she a hoe.
I was a little hoe. No, but I think people were afraid of me because I was like playing a
I was.
character. Yeah.
I was so afraid of
I
you.
went on his lover host and he eliminated me because he was like, she's crazy. And I was like, okay.
Because, okay, first of all, I was right. You are f***ing crazy.
No, she's not.
But like not in the way that you were presenting yourself then.
I was presenting, I was funny though.
Yeah, you were. You were
That was
hilarious.
funny. So
but I thought you
it's
were
crazy.
being kind of
He
serious.
eliminated me 5th. Isn't that crazy?
I thought you were being
I
serious.
don't know.
I'm making that up. I
How
have
many?
no clue.
Oh.
I
I'm
probably
assuming.
eliminated you early.
Yeah, you did.
And
I
that
remember,
was black hair cutie too.
I remember.
Who did
Prime.
you choose?
That's like prime form. Prime
Prime is
form.
mean. I did love the dark hair though.
Yeah, you were.
Oh my god.
You were a bad bitch.
My dream last year Streamer Awards was for her to come out in like a dark brown wig. Wouldn't that be sick?
I think so. No, black hair.
Because
You
then
had
you don't
black
have to
hair.
commit to it.
You had black hair.
I'll get a good black wig one of these days, and I'll wear it for a week or two.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, I just can't dye my hair black because I get the skunk stripe, and then I can't maintain it.
Uh-huh.
It was miserable. But yeah, I went on that, and no one was sliding. No one slid.
Because you were fucking crazy.
I know, but people always have
You would
these funny
stab
stories.
like the cake and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but everyone has these funny stories of so and so slid, so and so slid. No one slid on me. No one slid at all.
I didn't know none of that.
And even then, Ludwig and I met via content. Like I was farming his ass. I wasn't like, and so like
Romance.
and then you know, and then everyone just assumes we're dating. So still no one slides besides Mr. Arthur. Mr. Arthur, who I guess I posted a story. You'll like this. September 11th, 2019.
Wow.
I posted a story.
It's a good time.
And he said, "Yo,
Good time to get horny.
yeah."
It's like, oh.
I must have.
Stop.
I must have. I don't know what I must have posted this
Can
day.
I read it in his voice?
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, I don't really watch you too often, but have seen you on so many different streams, and I must say you look really good. You're hot, but it's your personality and craziness that makes you a Charlotte 10. You can't be everyone's cup of tea or cupcake, but at least you're a very unique cupcake. And then he sent you a video.
So no, he sent me a video in this year of 2025.
Oh, that's yeah.
And that's when I said, "Arthur, scroll up."
Oh, he said, must have been my roommate or something. Oh, dear. If
Yeah.
it was actually me, I would have used emotes.
Yeah, that was his.
Naughty, naughty.
He said, "Couldn't have been me."
He didn't say naughty, naughty.
Naughty, naughty.
listeners,
I was
just so
being
you
a
know.
very
So,
naughty boy.
Even though Mr. Arthur he's no Chris Pratt. He's not that famous.
Whoa, he's handsome.
No, I'm saying he's not as famous. He's not
Oh.
like we're saying most famous person to ever slide on you.
Chris Pratt, the hottest guy.
Let me see.
Arthur's
Let's do
the
this.
only
Let's
one that's
look at
ever
my,
slid
how
on
do
me.
I don't even know how to look at my DMs. Like what is it?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't know how to. She did it before. She had to
Oh
do it
yeah,
for
he
me.
didn't know how.
What is it? Is it a request? Oh, Andrew Huberman slid into my DMs.
Who's that?
Oh my God! And 19 minutes ago. What the fuck?
Wait,
That's crazy. He's like Mr. Alpha Dog. He's a huge podcaster.
Oh, hooray!
you better accept. You better.
He has a lot of.
you
He has
better-
7.4 million followers.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
What did he say?
Don't
He said-
forget about that.
He says, saw you on the plane back from Vegas. All well. Oh no, I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna be like, yo,
He's literally gonna type.
He literally
Why?
typed "yo" in all lowercase.
yo. That's what I said. Oh my God, Jean-Luc Mélenchon DM me. No way.
You need to check these.
Okay,
Hasan.
no,
Jean-Luc
this is why I do
Mélenchon
it.
is the I mean he is the leader of the popular front or popular left. He's a French politician. I'm gonna interview him when I go to France next week.
You already know
nice.
that, and he just DM'd you.
Yeah, I've been talking to like people on
Like
his team.
like his team. You should reply to him if you're
Yeah.
gonna forget.
That's crazy. No, it's fine. I'm talking to his team anyway.
Okay, all right.
That's cool. Okay, let's see.
1.9 million followers. Model.
It's a model.
Okay.
My DMs too are filled with models such as Mr. Arthur.
Yeah, models.
Okay.
Models like us.
Vox
So
sent me a message.
Cool.
Vox.com.
they put you on a story. That's nice.
They just put me on their story because I was interviewed by them. What's this? Odessa. I think they're a musician.
Yes.
DraftKings.
What? Why
Well-
is DraftKings messaging you?
I don't know.
Because they're tagging him and stuff.
That's so bad. They're farming you for
That is crazy.
gambling
actually. You
ads.
should probably take care of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should sue.
No, I think it's because I went on a podcast that was sponsored by DraftKings.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, then you're helping someone else get their bread.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to continue this conversation in the Patreon, but do you have anything you want to say to YouTube?
I love you guys. Keep supporting women,
Wow.
just like me.
Didn't even shout out Fear and.
What's Fear and?
Check out his podcast, Fear and.
My podcast is your podcast.
I own 20%. And if you think I should own more percentage,
Like and subscribe.
Do you want us
What?
to kill Austin? Is that what you want?
you like and subscribe if you would like me to own more of Fear Ann.
You would have to.
Comment if you want us to
take
kill
out
That would
Austin.
require you to
Take
kill
him
Austin.
out. Take him out. See you on the Patreon,
See you on the
everybody.
Patreon. Goodbye.